Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2023-2024 Algoma graduation ceremony. If you are able, please rise for the singing of the national anthem by the Algoma High School Choir, directed by Miss Emma Bader. It is my pleasure to serve as this year's Master of Ceremonies and to represent our graduating class. I first want to thank all of you in the audience who came to support us today. I also want to thank all the teachers that were there for us along the way and thank those who put all of this together today. Without you, none of us would be here to celebrate our hard work and achievements over the past 4 years. The last 4 years have been nothing short of a journey for us as a class. Everyone at a young age gets told about how good the high school experience is, but ours did not start in the way we all had hoped. Since half of us were stuck in the little theater and the other half were virtual during our freshman year, our real high school experience did not start until we were sophomores. Over the past 4 years of high school, our class has faced its ups and downs, but I'm not here to reflect on the past. I'm here to look forward to the future. I think I can speak for everyone when I say how excited we all are to be here today and even more excited for what the future holds. While our time as high schoolers has come to an end, this ceremony isn't about closing a chapter, it's about turning the page and starting an exciting new one. After knowing my classmates for all this time, I can't wait to see what the future holds for our class of 2024. We will now hear the principal's address from Mr. David Robertson.
Today, I honor your accomplishments. I also acknowledge that you are a diverse group of individuals who have followed unique paths to achieve your diplomas. Your paths will continue to be unique as you pursue those things which are of most worth to you. In addition to celebrating your achievements thus far, I want to focus on the purpose of our gathering, which is that of commencement, or another beginning. Graduation marks the completion of your high school education, and this commencement ceremony marks the beginning of what comes next. Because my daughter is among this year's graduates, and because I think of all of you as my students, I'm going to share a word of encouragement. My message is simple: be like Roger. I met Roger in the twilight of his life. He was well into his 70s and as curious as a cat. Of course, being that he had lived a decently long life, Roger knew a thing or two. He had had at least 3 careers by the time I met him. He had lived abroad, been married, raised children, and was retired from working, but certainly not from learning. Roger learned until the day he graduated from this life. Roger would often call me on the phone and say, "Dave, can I ask you just one question?" One question would turn into 2, which would turn into 3, which would turn into an hour. Roger never had just one question. he had many questions. He loved to learn. Be like Roger, ask questions. Roger grew up in Milwaukee, where he attended school. After school, he attended Army and learned how to work on electronics. He was hired to work in this field after his service to our nation. In order to stay current in his field, he went back to college and took advanced mathematics and received additional training specific to his career. He had many other interests besides work. He managed a property, he rode a Harley, he went to Sturgis a lot, became a mason, he raced motorboats, he was a competitive marksman, he built puzzles out of wood, he played the saxophone in jazz clubs, he even created his own greeting cards, and the list goes on. Roger always took advantage of opportunities that were given to him to advance his education. Be like Roger. As I mentioned before, I met Roger well after he reached his 70th birthday. He was always learning something. He watched YouTube videos, television documentaries, read books, he sought out conversations with others, he attended performances that were both entertaining and enlightening. He traveled the country, he tried new things. For example, he learned that I owned a canoe. Well, Roger had never been canoeing before, so naturally, he asked me if I would take him. I did. Did not go well, and he did not canoe again. In addition to trying canoeing, in the last years of his life, I witnessed Roger learn how to fly a drone. He wrestled with religion. He actively participated in politics. He created art in several media. He learned how to play the harmonica, and my favorite, he learned how to dribble a basketball. I think he was nearly 80 when he called me and said, "Dave, I just bought a basketball. Can you come and put the right amount of air in it? I want to learn how to dribble." Roger never stopped learning. Be like Roger. It is my hope that while here at school, you found more than just fond memories, friends, a class ranking, a GPA, and a diploma. My hope is that you discovered the love of learning. My hope is that you found an unquenchable curiosity and a desire to continue to discover and progress. My hope for you is that, like Roger, you will never stop learning.
I would like to start off by saying thank you to our teachers for your dedication and hard work, to our parents and family members for your endless support, and to our coaches for pushing us to be the best we can be. We wouldn't be who we are today if it wasn't for them. To the underclassmen, thank you for making this past year of high school truly one to remember. My advice to you is to be kind to one another and to not take these last 4 years for granted because it truly does fly by. Now, to the class of 2024. As we gather here today to mark the end of a significant chapter in our lives, I'm humbled to address you as a salutatorian of this graduating class. Even though I still don't know how to spell salutatorian, I am still honored to be one. I feel like it was just yesterday when we were all sitting in the little theater doing everything but our schoolwork. COVID was a difficult time in all of our lives, but it brought us closer together and showed us what we are capable of overcoming when times aren't the greatest. I don't remember much, but what I do remember is Curtis walking into class 10 minutes late every day due to the busy traffic in Royal Creek, and Mr. Cruz yelling at Chloe for falling asleep during class. Sitting in a room for hours with no windows or sunlight wasn't ideal, but we made it work. Our perseverance and dedication during this time showed us what we are capable of, and it has helped us shape us into who we are today. Some of our greatest memories we have had over the years was camping Elia back in 6th grade and that West trip this past summer. A few of my favorite memories from that West trip were doing the hikes together and when Max tried to jump rafts but ended up landing on his face. This trip gave us the opportunity to connect with each other outside of school, explore different states together, and to make new memories with one another. This trip has taught us how to work together as a team and the importance of relying on others when we are faced with challenges. As I've been looking back on the past 4 years of high school, I've come to realize that high school is more than just assignments and exams. I've learned to not stress about the little things, like getting a perfect score on an assignment or losing a game in a sport. It's more important to focus on the lessons learned and your personal growth. It's about making memories with your friends, whether it's having fun the week of homecoming or going to sporting events. It's memories like these that make high school truly unforgettable. Today is a milestone for all of us. It's a moment of acknowledgement of our hard work and to look forward to the future with optimism. Looking back over the past 4 years, it amazes me of how much we have all grown since 2020. We have all come a long way since that day we first started high school. Senior year may be full of its last, but it's also the beginning of firsts. It's the start of a new chapter in our life, and I am excited to see where the future takes us and the things we have accomplished. So congratulations to the class of 2024, we did it.
Good afternoon. Today marks the end of an era for our class members of 2024. There's a bittersweet reality of the last 4 years of high school coming to an end. Relationships have been built, and so many people have contributed to the success of our class. I would like to start by thanking all the teachers at the high school. Whenever there was a time I didn't understand something or needed extra practice on a certain topic, all the resources at Algoma were there to help me. I'm a firm believer that success is very rarely obtained by an individual alone, but rather by a network of people and resources that make personal goals a reality. Teachers have been a part of everything, from serious discussions with Mrs. Perolero, labs with Mr. Robertson, arguments on why trigonometry is fake with Mr. B, and talks with Mr. Van Landen on refrigerated gum and how to properly do laundry. It's not only the lectures and knowledge that students receive from teachers, it's conversations and memories that have made teachers so impactful in student lives. Teachers have also offered many opportunities for my classmates and me, including dual credit classes, leadership through high adventure, and band trips, and a whole plethora of clubs and organizations. The sacrifices all teachers have made for the betterment of students is surely what makes them so important, and I'm grateful for all you've done for me over the years. Many teachers are also coaches and take time away from their lives and families in order to offer opportunities for all students in high school. I'd like to personally thank all the coaches I've had in my athletic career, including Coach Vanderest, Cruz, Zellner, Schneider, Robertson, Zimmerman, Jurgensen, Demise, Massey, and Killer. All of you have taught lessons that go beyond the game to coach. I picked up on skills like mental toughness, accountability, communication, and different types of leadership styles from every one of my coaches, and I know my teammates do the same. I've always appreciated the constructive criticism and positive energy portrayed by all the coaches. I admire the desire and determination coaches show to the game and the players they teach. It's been an absolute pleasure to get able to know and learn from all the coaches I've had. I couldn't be more thankful for them. I would like to thank my parents for their unconditional love and support throughout my whole life. Dad, Mr. Vanderest, and Coach Vanderest are all the same person to me, but you have taught me much more than just football and math. I've learned everything else about life from you, and many of my interests I've picked up on because you like them or you encourage me to do them. Mom, you've been the most important person in my life since day one, and I appreciate the sacrifices you make and the habits you've instilled in me. I am extremely lucky and thankful to have such an active pair of parents in my life. To my friends and teammates, what a wild time it has been. High school is an experience, and it definitely wouldn't have been the same without all of you. I'm confident that as I get older, I will reflect and think back to high school and remember some of the most fun memories of my life. I'll never forget car pushes at Susie's after Wednesday football practice, wrestling with the boys in the hotel rooms in New York City, all the pickleball and tennis games played during the summer, and eating 132 chicken wings with 3 other people, and then proceeding to run 800 meters and vomit after. I've made countless memories with so many different people, and I'm thankful for everything I've learned through the experiences. I advise all undergraduates to make the most of all the extracurricular activities offered, and to spend as much time with your friends as possible. I encourage all of you to make your own set of memories you can reflect back on and remember how much fun high school was. Class of 2024. With graduation comes conflicting emotions. It's a great feeling to be able to complete something, and to look forward to new opportunities that will await us in the near future. At the same time, there is the reality of moving on from relationships that have been built throughout all of our schooling. It's cliche to say that this isn't the end, but only a new beginning. This idea I don't believe to be completely correct, because after today, never again will we come together as a whole class and share more experiences with each other. There won't be another time where we laugh hysterically at Pizza Ranch because Mrs. Cruz almost got a whole stack of plates dropped on her. We won't film another award-winning homecoming skit, or light up another prom dance floor. Today is the end of a section of life that started back in elementary school. From the 3rd grade class, we're learning multiplication, to the college level courses we've taken in high school. We've been together through all of it. As a class, we've watched each other grow up, mature, and turn into the people we are today. When a group of people spend so much time together, there's a connection that is built and mutual respect for one another. Although we never may make any more memories as a group, the memories we've shared, which have bonded us together, will continue on with us throughout our lives. I'm excited to see how people will change and the different paths everyone will take in the next section of their lives. All the people I've mentioned have had a great impact on my life and given me an extensive amount of knowledge. Being the quiet and reserved person I am, the most important realization I've made over the past 4 years has been to be an active listener. I'm a firm believer that there's a reason everyone has 2 ears and only 1 mouth. Whether it be listening to lectures or listening during a conversation, there's a lesson that can be learned from everyone as long as a person is willing to actively listen. Listening encourages learning from other people and will create a connection between one another. Teachers, coaches, parents, classmates, and everyone who's impacted my life, thank you for the lessons you've shared, which I've had the pleasure of listening to. I wish all of you the best as each of our lives continue on. May we all remember to listen to each other and those we will meet in order to never stop growing and learning. Thank you.
Good afternoon, parents, family members, faculty, and most importantly, the Algoma High School class of 2024. Let me begin by recognizing those veterans that gave the ultimate sacrifice, allowing us our freedom on this holiday weekend. We thank all the veterans for their service. It is a great honor to stand before you today as the superintendent of the Algoma School District and celebrate the achievements and bright futures of our graduates. Although a small class size for Algoma, these students are very close with one another. I was able to get to know our graduates a little better these past few months by holding exit interviews with them. Throughout my conversations with our students, I was reaffirmed that we have some remarkable young adults before us today. They have accomplished so much. In total, our seniors are receiving over $151,000 in scholarships. And as a class, they have earned 912 college-level credits that will carry with them into the post-secondary institution. Seniors, today marks a significant milestone in your lives, one that is both an ending and a beginning. You are not just closing a chapter on your educational journey, but also stepping into a world filled with endless possibilities. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the dedication and perseverance you have demonstrated throughout your time at Algoma High School. Each of you has faced challenges, whether in academics, extracurricular activities, or in personal endeavors, and you have overcome them with grace and determination. Your resilience is a testament to your strength and character, qualities that will serve you well as you venture into the next phase of your lives. To the parents and families, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement. Your guidance has been instrumental in shaping these remarkable young individuals. To the teachers and staff, your commitment to nurturing and educating our students has been invaluable. You not only have provided our students a wealth of knowledge, but also inspired curiosity and a love for learning. Graduates, as you move forward, I encourage you to carry with you the values and lessons learned during your time at Algoma High School. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Continue to be curious and seek knowledge. Remember that success is not defined solely by your achievements, but by the journey in which you pursue them. In preparation for today, I asked some of our elementary students for some words of wisdom they would like to share with our seniors to take with them. The first student shared these words of advice. Be sure to eat your vegetables and clean your room. That's what my mom tells me. A second student said, if you see someone alone, go play with them and share your toys. And lastly, another student shared, do good and you will make lots of money. You see, the world you are stepping into is one that is ever-changing and full of uncertainty. However, it is also a world that is brimming with potential and opportunity. You have the power to make a difference, to be leaders, innovators, and change makers. Do not be afraid to dream big, to take risks, and pursue your passions with vigor and dedication. As you embark on this new journey, remember that you are not alone. You have a community here in Algoma that believes in you and supports you. We are proud of all that you have accomplished and are excited for all that you will achieve in the future. Congratulations, class of 2024. Go forward with confidence and make a mark on your world. The future is yours to shape. At this time, will Board President Barb Rogers, Vice President Lonnie Fennendale, Treasurer Chrissy O'Connell, Board Member Amy Johnson, Mr. Robertson, and Ms. Horn please join me for the presentation of diplomas. Will the first row of graduates please stand? Natalie Anderson. Jake Brettel. Haley Collard. Colton Feld. Jack Cole. Kendra Feld. Curtis Fennendale. Madison Fennendale. Sarah Fleischman. Faith Girdman. Will the second row please stand? Harmony Gerlach. Leandra Groovy. Nathan Gwen. Ariana Hagley. Emily Hansen. Natalie Heidman. Marley Kay. Jacob Lee. Mason Malone. Vincent Mashad. Will the third row please stand? Hannah Nell. Anthony Nolasco. Joshua Paul. Dane Preston. Corbin Price. Thane Racelager. Chloe Robertson. Maddie Robinson. Morgan Surveys. Odette Siebold. Third row, you can have a seat. Fourth row. Mitchell Shrinka. Zoe Stuth. Jack T-Bon. Dallas Thompson. Grant Vandervest. Isabel Valise. Maxwell Weinberg. Kaylee Wolfel. Christopher Wolf. And Riley Zimmerman. Graduates, please stand. It is my honor to share that these seniors have met all the requirements for graduation and are recommended to receive their high school diploma. Students, you may now move your tassels. I present to you the graduating class of 2024 from Algoma High School. You may now all take a seat as we watch the student slideshow that was put together by Dallas Thompson, Odette Siebold, and Max Weinberger, followed by our alma mater, performed by our high school choir.
maybe the landslide brings down. Well, the landslide brings down. So back in hand, she leaves home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile. I'm watching her with a surge of that thousand sands, and I have to sit down for a while. The feeling that I'm losing her forever, and without really entering the world, I'm glad whenever I can share her laughter and funny her. Slipping through my fingers all the time, I try to capture every minute, the feeling in it. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in her mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on going. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Sleep in our eyes, her and me at the breakfast table. Barely a wink, I let precious time go by. Then when she's gone, there's that old melancholy feeling and the sense of peace I can't deny. What happened to those wonderful adventures? The places I planned for us to go. Some of that we knew, what was we did, and now we're just cool. Slipping through my fingers all the time, I try to capture every minute, the feeling in it. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in her mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on going. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Sometimes I wish that I could freeze the picture and save it from the funny tricks of time. Slipping through my fingers. School bag in hand, she leaves home in the early morning, waking up with an absent-minded smile.
Another turning point, fork stuck in the garage. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this dance and know that's why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So still printed your mind. Hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and this you don't trust. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Michigan's from waters, rolling waves of blue. Stands Wisconsin's fairest high school, alma mater true. Sing the praises, let the chorus ring o'er land and sea. Hail Algoma, alma mater, hail, all hail to thee.